Hello everyone, how good of you to join and welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath Day 62. Winter storm is upon us, just started, my burners are active and heating the base at least, where we do have jolly good people living in. Now we do have several problems right now that if not addressed will mount to catastrophe. The first one is that we are lacking a bit of outhouses. So I'm building another outhouse now over here in my industry zone, right? Lots of workers here that occasionally need to dump something. And over here we don't have one yet. And also as we can see, it is required. Now the outhouse, let's have it here by the fields, just fine, right? So this is also then serving. We have then 4 outhouses and we can start upgrading some of them as well. Problem number 1. Problem number 2 is my building materials. So metal especially is low. For that, I'm working overtime right now in my scrappers, but I think that's not going to be enough. Now, resource-wise, we have still 1 more metal deposit over there, and then 2 more metal deposits here, 2 more plastic deposits, and also 1 more concrete. So, resource-wise, we're fine. We have the industrial mining unlocked, but at the moment, I don't care about this so much because we still have plenty of natural resources around us. This should be fine. So I'm boosting now all of my collectors, right? Especially except for concrete. We are full on concrete, but advanced scrapper, for example, is just really important. We need more metal. Problem number 3: tools and clothes. I'm also boosting now my tools and workshop, tailor, but this is not going to be enough. We do need more of them. I still have a bit of space here, so I'm inclined to actually get me another tool shop and another tailor, right? We can do this. We should be doing this, to be honest. And there it is. It is going to cost me a bit, but overall we're going to profit from that, hopefully short-term wise. Another tailor. We have 7 people still available, so it should be fine, really. Yeah, we have the workforce for this. Let's also finish this road system then here, and this is then a block full of craftsmen, right? Trade convoy has arrived. Very good. Trading is pretty important right now that we continue doing this. Also, I want to increase, of course, my reputation with those factions, but also most importantly, they do have cheap raw materials. There's some plastic in here that we can afford. Chicken is for something for later, and we could give them something, no, not metal. But we are pretty full on automatic rifles all the time. We do get them from my outpost, and we don't need that many of them. And since they're so valuable, we can just export a bunch of them, right, and still save us coin short-term wise. I think that's fine. Perhaps a few fun boxes, even though not that many. And let's get this trade there on its way too. Very valuable trade here, plastic and research points. Both of them very much required. Problem number 4, if we can actually get this far, is entertainment. Right now, my happiness, it's okay, but entertainment is at 69 negative. We do have some 39 fun boxes. We're getting fun boxes in with outposts, so I don't need to worry about it too much, but we probably will need to do something about that. I'm waiting for the leadership upgrade here to be finished, and then we are going for a few more entertainment buildings to fix this. Now, we do have some strengths, though. Strength number 1 is we're finally getting rid of the pollution. I have 3 people working in the environmental station with this, and with that, we open up now more space around it and also make people a bit healthier. Since we have a winter storm and they do last quite some time, I should build me another fishing pier. Somewhere over. Oh, wait a second. Fishing piers, they should work, right? Yes, they do work during winter storms because we have the upgrade for that. Sparks of progress. What is that? Where do we get this? Sparks of progress. Is it something to do? Increases the energy production to 30. All right. And yeah, with the fishing pier here, we will get a bit more food. And also, I would like to get another hunting cabin for the woods up here. I haven't done anything there yet. And as we can see, we do get around 80 out of this. However, yeah, we got lots of queens over there. Holy cow. Is this the right move? Or should we actually move the hunting cabin somewhere else? Over there, we would have lush forests. That could give me some 100%, but it's further away. Or I'm just taking my 4 specialists and clear this hive up there. Let's do this. This looks better to me. Let's just clear those queens and get us actually a trapper out for these woods there. That's 100% almost, and I would definitely like to take this with us when it comes to food production and stuff like that. Unfortunately, there's still a bit of pollution, so we'll need to build it, a bit further up here north. There you go. And there we're fighting once more. The guards are actually also... Oh, look at that. This is right next to the guard post. They didn't fire. Strange. It's pretty nasty stuff overall. Let's also scavenge what we have. These blight samples. Blighted layer, unfortunately, we still cannot get really rid of. But that's that. Now, how does it continue with my production? Yeah, as we can see, plastic is not a culprit for now. I do have some more specialists out there, and we should be sending them, for example, out there to the tools. Getting a lot of these scavengers out to collect the more dangerous resources right next to us. So that is the tools especially there, since we do need a lot of them. We do have a bit of a problem there. Well, I admit it, right? That is because we grew too quickly. Another adult comes out. A group is crawling towards the gate. They want to trade with us. They don't speak, but from the gestures, it's obvious they're asking for food. We still have a bit of food. They would give me parts or tools. For only 10 food, we get some 7 tools. Let's go ahead and do this. It's actually a good trade. All right, very good. The trapper has been finished. Let's assign it right here to the forests. And yeah, 93, 96. That is great. And let's assign 3 full people to that and have it probably also work overtime. Nah, it's fine, right? But this is another fiber input and also more food, and that's the important thing. However, it's a bit dangerous on its way over there, but we have the guard post that should protect us just fine. And there it is. And my specialist, please consider that. Visitor, from another society. A scouting party from Lushton has arrived at the gate. They are carrying a bag of goods and are now offering it to the colony. It's good to have neighbors. Oh, that's because we have a good reputation with them. They're sending us gifts. A bit of food, fish, and parts especially also. We can, of course, gladly accept this. Thank you very much. I take this in, of course. Now, the next tool shop is also ready. Let's assign a second person to that. Let's actually go, I think... Oh, no, we cannot go for the better tools yet because it needs to be upgraded first. And the tailor is also coming along. However, first things first, the upgrade to the fishing hut should be on its way. And with that, we can then use it during winter as well. This will secure our food input, right? Another hunter and another fisher building. So with that, we should always be, at least on meat, pretty fine. Yeah, fruits is now during winter problematic. I could find us some more food on the ground, right, from slaughtered animals. There's prime meat over here, lots of it too. And some berry bushes over there, very good. So whenever someone has some free time, he can go for it. By the way, this is looking like a very good area. There's no enemies here, no monsters. Like up here, it's looking really dangerous. But here on that side, it's fine looking. And really look at that, the area has been cleared finally, the last polluted pile is gone, and with that we have a bit more building space available again. Let's assign my environmental station to the next area of interest, which would be, yeah, perhaps this one here. It's very central. Let's get rid of that. And with that we open up more building space now also closer to the city center there, which is important. And the fishing hut has been upgraded. We still have a few more carriers available. Let's assign a second person to that. A third person, someone just turned adult, and we still have 2 carriers available now. And this will further boost my food income there quite significantly. My moonrock scavenger. Do we have any moonrocks? There's moonrocks, perfect. Tailor has also been finished. That's another person here. And we can further process all the fiber that we get in with 2 tailors and 2 tool shops now. Research-wise, we have finished the town center. Let's go ahead with the shrine. That's another entertainment building that we're going to need. And we can also now upgrade the campsite. Does it cost me something? Nope, it does not cost me anything. And the campsite with that is upgradable to the colony center. Let's do it. Looking a bit more presentable, right? There it is. We have a campsite now, or actually a colony center. It's a tent, at least that's something. And the next metal deposit has been depleted. Let's move now down to this one. There's still 2 more and then that's it, right? After that, we have no more metal available. So after this, I will then start the mining process. Wood-wise, we're still fine. Let's just make sure that we do have enough wood in the surrounding area. The forest that doesn't work during winter storms. And the hunting cabin though is working. Both of them. I mean, my trapper here. And also This one, fully working, perfect. We don't have that many sick people at the moment, so I might tone it down on the medical tents. 2 of them should be fine, fully staffed, so we do have a bit more workforce left over. Another blighted attack from both sides. Oh, here as well. But my specialist should already be on its way. They are. Let's just make sure that we don't lose anyone. Yeah, they both really want Amara. By the looks of it. These attacks are getting really nasty. There's another one over there. Amara survived. And there's another attack, but we do have a guard post here up and running with 3 soldiers. However, the blighted attacks do cause some infection, and we are going to assign another medical tent now. After all, because we need the capacity. Yeah, I'm going to activate all medical tents again after this attack. Alright, specialist is in danger. What else can go wrong here, please? Gloriosa is... Oh, she's under attack as well. Let's retreat. And try to get her back to the colony. Interesting. Some components on that side. Gladly take that with me. Trade convoy with the plastic has arrived. Perfect. I would really like to use this to make a feast. However, food-wise, I'm not entirely sure that we can sustain a feast right now. In the winter storm, your food production is crippled quite a bit, and I'd rather not do it, even though we might really need it soon. Entertainment is dragging us down right now. The shrine is though coming along soon, but we can start with another trade route as we are. So I think, yep, Chunkton is still working at Lushton though, where we continue to improve our reputation with them. Let's get us more science points again from them. That's always a very nice boost. Shrine has been finished. That opens up the public house. I would also like to go ahead with that. And let's build us the shrine. There it is. It will cost me quite a bit, but we should be fine on it. And it gives me 30 entertainment points. So that's quite a lot. We just need to find us a proper location for it. And yeah, I think here in the freshly opened up zone, just beside my outpost depot, it's a bit quiet here. So we could have a shrine here by the mountain. A mountain shrine, you might say. There you go. There's a road going all the way then to this area. Right, and in front of it we could have then some decoration or a smaller park. Definitely some torches, left and right. Bushes, they don't cost me anything really. We haven't unlocked that many more decorations yet. Unfortunately, we cannot plant trees by the look of it, right? We got the tall tree here, which is not really tall. But let's have one. Oh, cannot be placed on barren soil either. So yeah, no way we can do this. I just could go ahead with some more bushes than here. This is then room for 2 more shanties actually that gets heated as well. So plenty of space here for good buildings. Real estate value should be high because it's safe here, it's heated, and it's protected from the mountains. So that's a pretty good area. Shrine coming, very good. That's going to help us a lot. Let's just hope that we are not losing any specialists here now. Gloriosa. And 11 colonists are still infected. We're getting rid of this deposit here. This is, I think, making some people sick here. A scavenger is heading out. 2 colonists are heading out to scavenge, but are bickering on where they should go. One is determined they can kill anything that moves and wants to venture into the blighted territories. The other is not so sure about it. Tell them to avoid all blighted areas or go retrieve the much needed blight samples. Avoid the blight. And we do lose happiness, but we gain some fun boxes and metal. Alright, yeah, the hope thing is bad. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Let's do a feast. I'm sorry, but I have to. It's a bit risky. What? Yeah, we are pretty down on food, but we should be able to sustain it. But I needed to get this up here now. Specialists are ready. Finding some more stuff. So he's got now 34 tools available. This is just really good. There's also some tools over there still. Stella found some electronics. She's a scientist, but I'm not going to send anyone up there now. And he also found some area with protected clothing. We can go ahead to this. Alright, and there it is. The shrine is coming up. And this is leading to a bit more happiness now. 30 entertainment. So this should boost it a bit to negative 40. Hooray. Thank the gods. The winter storm is over. My fields can start working again. Oh, this looks like a bigger attack of bears. Let's go ahead. Also, try to kill them. I mean, they're attacking my scout tower. That is still fine, right? I do have my my guard tower that is surrounded by 2 blighted lairs now. Holy cow, they're just spawning out of nowhere. Okay, the noob. Run off. Kite them. I don't know. Do something that doesn't get you any danger now. But that bear is determined. Oh, very nice. And we do also get some proper food out of this. But I think food is not going to be a problem here, really. However, we got 2 homeless people because we're growing too quickly again. Let's go ahead and have us another shanty here now. And we can still afford then another one here. Perfect. I think we are going to build this. We have the resources. Let's do this. Public house has been completed. Next research. More survivors are coming in. This is not going well. I usually have the promise to always take in everyone that comes, but holy cow, that's a lot of survivors. Polo, another specialist at least. There's a bit of canned fruits they have with them. Candy bars, it's 5 people in total and all of them are infected. It gives me some hope increase though. And of course, we can still use these people because we are low anyway on workforce. One of them is homeless though, so I do need to provide another shanty. Probably going... Yeah, up here we can continue with the block. It's heated too. There is also some spot available. Let's make this block. Let's continue with that block here. It's further outside. As my town grows, right, we can have this block here finished. And we can still squeeze then in one more shanty here, just fine. How's it going there, by the way, with the pollution? Almost, yeah, this is gone now. Very good. We got more space available. And research-wise, perhaps we find something to continue boosting our food. Right, so there we have it. The cookhouse increased, so we can upgrade the cookhouse for another work slot. And I might then also go for irrigation or animal husbandry. We could get us some animals in. Alright, at least the negative messages are going down a bit. Yeah, food is still a bit low there. I don't know what's wrong with the water. With all the additional people, we are consuming a lot of additional water. We have still lots of water stored though, but negative 10 is negative 10. So I will need another well that we probably will upgrade. Space-wise, this should be fine. Let's just check it out over here. 7 we have. Oh, that's not really high. I might still need to find us a better location. Alright, also we can just upgrade those wells, right? This is one. I think this one, that's a drilled well already. We have another well over here that is a drilled well. Are all of them upgraded? I can't believe that. Alright, so we'll after all need another well still. And there we have the spot for it with 9 water. Alright, Amara could become a specialist. We have a lot of specialists right now in the base itself. So let's create us a new one with Amara. She's just a scientist. We don't really need them anymore. Oh, look at that. There's a big, it seems like, attack coming. Major threat. It's a blighted queen. And she's going to attack Sleepy Hollow there, I think. Let's get the settler out though. I think there was fun boxes. Yep, there is fun boxes. Fun boxes are very good for trading overall, so we have lots of these deposits close by. Line cooks research has been finished, so we can assign a second person to the cookhouse. Very important, really, as I want to get more decent food out as well. Another small pollution has been cleared, so this area is now clean. And we can continue with cleaning. I think there was another one a bit further here. Yep, there it is, in the center of my colony. Let's get rid of that. I love the hazmat engineering. Once unlocked, we can make everything look so much cleaner and so much safer. Yeah, food-wise, water-wise, it's nasty looking. Upgrade is on its way though. Yeah, in between we're also getting the occasional bandits attacks. This is a very small attack though. We still have a bit of... No, food problem is actually fine. Yeah, there's lots of... the first harvests are coming in, right? So we're at 90 food again. And we get some coin and some clothing out of that. Right, since this is the closest good space that we have available to us that is fertile, right? Up here we have the other one then, but for now this is a safe spot. There's also no attacks coming in or so. I would like to use this to start building up a bigger agricultural area. For that, I have moved now the hunting cabin a bit further away, right? It's still, it has now 100% efficiency, but the way over there is just really far. So I think we're not going to keep this forever now. But yeah, that's that. I had to do a compromise here because this is a good area for fields with 100% efficiency in this area. So this is just way too precious to not do it. Right now, I'm clearing the medium pollution deposit here. And there's also a moon rock, quite a lot of that. It's blocking the path there a bit, but then we can get crazy here. Junior engineers, and then we have the irrigation, I think, that we're going to use then here in addition. All right, another new building that I would finally go ahead with is the purification post. This one allows us to collect all these dead animals that are lying around, and it will collect us the blight samples that we need. We just need to find us a suitable location once more. As always, location. It's all about this. And I could actually, have one here. Right, we don't need those two underground plastic deposits. They have a low richness rating, and we do have better ones over here then. There is one with 87, for example. There's one with 80. So these here I will not use ever. And we just have, some bad deposits, but we're clearing it. This one's cleared, I think. Yep, so we can go ahead and clear now this area of pollution. There's, by the way, also an outhouse. Once built, we can finally collect way more blight samples than before. And we are very close now to the next upgrade, which will allow us then to finally also collect or destroy these layers here. I think that's the thing that we can then finally look forward to. I don't have any sick people right now, almost. So let's turn down my medical posts. By the way, we have no research up right now. I might consider now pushing, animal husbandry. And then I would like to move further into comfortable housing is important. And also the medical center, very important that we go for this one soon now, because those medical posts are very inefficient and not really there for long anymore. A few more fun boxes as well, and we can also continue that with the public house. So far so good times. Stay tuned. As we are finishing our purification post, probably not the last of its kind. They're very useful, and as we can see, holy cow, that's a lot of blight samples that, for example, we find over here. And since enemies attack from this side and also spawn right here, we do get an endless supply of blight samples, it seems. That's 56 for us. Let's assign a second person to that. And with that, we will be able to finish now tier 2 and move on to tier 3. That will open up a new building. Now, city-wise, we have still some specialists out there, of course. Very good. Some science points. With our scientists, we can easily do this. And we also have, another attack upon us. So this one here. We're finally starting to clear now a bit more of these bandit camps here because they occupy these territories. And when we clear this, we find new things, of course, of interest. Usually some very good stuff. And as I can see here too, components and advanced tools, even though tool-wise, we're looking very good at the moment. Cloth-wise, we're still a bit down, but it's also improving. The other specialists I keep in my base for now. They're not the most useful ones, right? We have a scientist here, we have a scout one. I don't really have any use for them outside anymore. And we got the fighter, of course. They do a very good job in here protecting us further. And also we have some specialists that we can then, send to certain locations to do special tasks like collecting blight samples. Something my colonists cannot do if I click on them. They will not do this. So that's why we can use them just like that. Animal husbandry is also on its way. And, we are still very low on metal, and we do need lots of metal in the future. So what I might consider is, first of all, let's reduce my tool production there a bit, at least by 1%, so 25% less tools. And that's one thing. That's also 25% less metal. And I would like to start now with my first mining industry, that is the metal industry. We do have metal over here with a richness of 39, 59, 55, but it would be close then. And that's it, right? We have more metal over there, but it's far away. So I would like to start here. And probably the one with the 50, the 59. I mean, this is going to be an industry area here. You can see this, right? We have some good deposits that are available for metal. And I think plastic is also not too far away. So it's a good location for that. However, what we need for that also is power. So we also need to start with another wind park because I don't want to get the transformers throughout the whole Oh, a meteor shower. That's the first one. Right? So this is going to cause me lots of damage and headaches pretty soon. Let's go ahead with the wind turbines. I think 2 of them for now, right? And we will also need a transformer. And then I can start building me one of these extractors. That's the first one that we can have then, with 59 over here and then another one here, right? Let's start with that one first. It's closer. And while this is all under construction, a animal husbandry has been researched as well. And here we have the space for it. So I would like to start with that. We're going to have a couple of these ranches. And they just need, space, right? So probably not where the food is really. They need water, of course. So we probably, wait a second. Is it too far away? Nah, this is then the food area, right? We have the industry area up here. We have the food area here. I think this is going to work out nice for us. And let's just have a look. We already have the fields. Let's continue with some roads. We got 11 people right now available, so quite a lot of workforce that can push all of this. We have fertile ground here, I think. Oh, yep, that we can use for some more farming. I think we could actually squeeze in 2 of them here. Yep, 2 fields. Very good. I will definitely need another water collector for the irrigation that I've been planning. So that would be one here then with 14 efficiency. Sounds about right to me. Bit more water coming in, plus the water wells, of course, that we have. And then we have the water towers. These are going to be used then for the distribution of water that we will also need then. So something like here, a water tower, for example. And that then leads to all of these guys. We have the road. The road continues then down to this area around the farm, basically. Oh, also Blight Lab upgrade. We have the exterminator. Let's accept. And now we are starting to work towards the basic terraforming over there, a new specialization. And with that, we will then be able to make everything greener. Now the breakthrough, the scientist approaches us once more with an excited look. I think we are on to something great. I found a way to create antibodies that will help to remove the plague and heal the soil under our feet. The colony can soon start terraforming the soil, research terraformers in the Blight Lab to terraform the soil, and this is just the first step. Now, another very important building that I don't see, we should actually have it here then, right? Or is it an upgrade to my purification? I see, it's an upgrade to my purification post. That is fine. So we can upgrade this one here. It's quite expensive, though. We're out of metal and plastic. So, oh, we're out of plastic. Why? The recycler should be, yeah, it's far away though, I know. So this is, of course, it doesn't matter really where it is because the people need to get to the recycler first and then to the deposit, right? So that's fine. However, let's put it to overwork. We might actually trade us some in, but it's going to be my next mining then for sure. How's it looking here, by the way? Very good. Up and running. 2 people can work in that. And with that, we have the first permanent metal income now. This is going to produce us the metal. We could put it to overdrive. Let's do this to really bump it out. And we have over 7,000 metal in here. So that's going to last for quite some time, right? Group of survivors. And we already have 5 homeless people. I mean, I'm building another shanty here now. That's going to be 4 more, but we have... Nah, I can't do that. It's too many people coming in. I could build another shanty here then as well. This one should still receive some heating. It's tricky. We can't grow forever so quickly. Meteor shower incoming. I could have another shanty here, but that's also not going to be heated. No, we have. I cannot do this. I cannot build more, so I'm going to abandon them, right? So we're not going to answer at all. It's not something I can do. The next fields are ready. 2 more. Let's accept some carrots here and some corn for this one. Also, the battle was won. And we get some coin out of that. And oh, look at that. Another permanent science input. Very good. We can get a new specialist out. Let's continue with scouting and probably also getting those weapons here. Stella finished some science. Very good. And continues onwards. And Enoch got some weapons and some tools, some money. And we could continue with you where weapons, nah, pills, nah. Fuel we could get if we start with the vehicles soon. For the science, I will need a new specialist. We do have still, yep, Kate, a scientist available. Let's have Kate. And she's going now to that science outpost here, getting us another research outpost. That will certainly boost it further by 1632 per day, and this will then almost get us to 200 for 20 hours, 24 hours. Alright, the meteor shower is really hitting us hard right now. Not only does it destroy my buildings or damage them, we also have 23 irradiated colonists. I think there's radiation coming down with it. It looks like it from the animation, and also everything is rather, yeah, radiation looking, and we have 23. This is a lot, so this is definitely bigger than my capacity. I'm going to boost my medical tents here to the full extent. Still, this is pretty harsh at the moment. I'm certainly not going to accept the survivors, and yeah, that's really all I can do right now, hoping that we get more metal in. I will also then start with the underground plastic mining, because we need that. The constant attacks certainly don't help either. 120. I don't care if 5 unhappy colonists would leave. We have 1 homeless person. Nothing I can do about that. I could, of course, build me the tenements, right? They decrease the birth rate, but yeah, I don't like the idea. Let's have one of them actually. Over here we can have it. A bit further outside perhaps, or here. Yep, let's have 1 tenement here. It's big enough. And we do provide workspace with that. Oh, living space and reduce birth rate as well. Really, the attacks are mounting. It's incredible. We have so many attacks on all sides. Damaged buildings because of that. The meteors are coming down. Armageddon is upon us. And we are totally depleting all my resources here because of the repairs. I do need to get my plastic mining on the way ASAP. There's no way around it. My scavenger is not doing enough there anymore. And the plastic extractor will certainly help. However, it costs me 120 metal that we don't really have. Still, let's get the construction on its way. Oh, it's over, right? Yeah, the meteor storm, at least for now, is over. Those queens are really hard. Another major attack. Is it beetles this time? Yeah, it's beetles this time because it's a lot of creatures. I think we are also going to need a guard post here now soon as we're moving further into this territory. We have no protection here at the moment. Look at the messages we have. Oh, hostiles in the colony. No free carriers left. This is not looking good at all right now. The malnourishment, I really don't know why this exists at all. We have enough food. We have it very centrally located for everyone to access quickly. Should not be any cause for concern here. My comfort rating is not that bad despite all the problems. So I think it looks worse than it actually is. It's just those attacks really that are bringing me down, and the repairs with them. Alright, who is this? Mark, you're doing an amazing job, Mark. Thank you very much. Getting rid of those beetles. And then there's also some down here. Oh yeah, attacking my freshly built water tower that is already on fire. Great. Great, great, great. So many bugs everywhere. I can't just have guard towers everywhere. It's insane cost-wise. Another observatory, at least that is a nice one, because we can boost our research further with that. And Stella, you just continue onwards, please. My settler, meanwhile, has arrived here. Almost. Alright, almost. We get some more weapons. Let's go for the components, please. Polo. He's found some more, some more protective clothing and some tools. We can let's get both of them. We'll have some anguished people. That's the trauma center. I might need to consider building a second one soon, even though I hate them. Protect the crops has been finished. The moving pictures are on the way right now. Not because I care about moving pictures, but it would lead to the housing upgrade. And the housing upgrade we can use for better comfort rating. However, of course, houses are out of the question as long as I don't have my building materials fixed. Victory against the blights, against the blighted. Hazmat, you're working fine. We're also continuing to collect all these blighted samples here onwards to tier 4. Alright, it's getting a bit more stable again. The next fields are working. Harvest here is coming in soon. We don't have any carriers at the moment. This is a bit problematic. All colonists decided to stay. Oh, crap. I was hoping for a bit of reduction, but it's okay. Tenement still needs the plastic. We are producing plastic, but just not enough, really. Settlers in place. Research outpost number 4, I think, is now being established. And with that, 172 science points per day. So plenty of science now for the future. Gloriosa, what are you doing? Still the pills. She's on it for quite some time already. I'm not going to recruit a new specialist. I think I don't need more. The map is looking pretty empty already, and I don't want any more outposts or that many more outposts. Plus, the money is nice for trading. Oh, the recycler. Recent complaints about one of the recycler workers indicate that he has had trouble keeping up with his daily quotas. The colonist in question denies these accusations. Make him work overnight. We can do this. Of course, we do lose some hope. And the recycler is critically damaged. Oh, nice. Would be just fitting if we lose that now too. And more meteors coming down right on my buildings. This is just incredible. How many debris are falling down on my buildings all the time. I think it's okay though for now. It's okay. As I said, it's looking worse than it is. Lots of red messages, but it doesn't really mean that much. Colonist under attack. That's a long time ago. It's just there. Colonist Josephine is injured, already in treatment. I don't care. Concrete deposit has been scavenged, so we do need to find another concrete area, right? And I think we might be out of it. No, there's a bit more over there. Perfect. Not that far away either. Recycler has been repaired. Continues their work. Alright, the tenement has now all the resources and is being constructed, so we will have more housing space. There is some survivors. Alright, we can take them in this time. Also scientists, specialists. We might Erika put her in as a settler right away. And get her out there doing some good for us. So we do have more fun boxes down here. I would probably like to get them, to be honest. As we will always need them in higher quantities. Polo has found some fun boxes. Very good. So he's got now quite a lot of stuff, right? Fun boxes, tools, and clothes. Let's return, please, Polo. To the colony. Going to be a nice boost here. 200 plastic, 300 metal. This is the work of the mining. This is how important mining is, really. It will solve a lot of problems. We have very nice looking people there at the front of the gate. They want metals. We can threaten them. And only serve to escalate. 24 bandits attack us. Should be easily done. If the gate is breached, we still have lots of specialists ready that can do the job. Yeah, and there's a lot of damage coming in. There's a lot of damage coming in. This is a pretty strong bandit group by the looks of it. Alright, we're going to have a bloodbath. Gate has been breached. My specialists get ready for action. We also have our guards. The thing is, and that is something I don't really like, they're just spawning inside the colony then rather than approaching from the gate, right? So this is also something I don't like so much, but okay, we have to live with that. It's a pretty big bandit group this time. And for some reasons, we were defeated even though it didn't even start. And the noob was killed. My fighter, my long trusted goddess, she's dead. Nothing I can do about this. Let's repair the gate again. I think because 2 of my specialists died, Orca okay, but the noob, that's a sad day indeed for one of my most trusted specialists. She's down. We're not going to repair the tent here. I'm going to demolish it. We don't need that anymore. We have the tenement. So we have building space or living space, right? And that's it, really. At least we saved the 100 metal because I think nothing else happened, right? We weren't even looted as far as I can see. Alright. The endless fight here continues. I'm still a bit sad about the noob, to be honest. We might need to recruit a new specialist, a fighter, Baylor. So the noob has been replaced right away. Baylor is going to be now in my colony as a fighter. I guess Baylor and the noob would have been really good friends. But okay, that's how things turn sometimes. For security reasons, let's also build us a guardhouse up here in the north. Very important, as there's more blighted creatures coming from here now than ever. Stellar, no more research, so she's just on the scouting path. Gloriosa, medication, and yeah, there's components down here. Always happy. Alright, the little plastic we still have, we need to use for a feast. My hope is too down, right? If it's too low, people turn crazy. So with that, we have boosted it a bit again. And we should continue with the Shattered Moon quest line to advance through the building unlocks here. We do need to unlock a few more buildings that increase our hope levels then again. And also, there it is, my plastic production, my plastic mining. With that, we can start it. The plastic extractor, also some electricity right next to it, of course. Another blighted attack. Guard-wise, we have 2 guards here. I might need to... We don't have any carriers anymore. I might need to tone it down somewhere. Tools, we can reduce it further. We have really a lot of tools right now. Trappers don't need it. Blight samples is needed. The environmental station doesn't need that many people anymore. We have cleaned the most important things now. I also don't need that much wood, to be honest, so we can tone it down there on the lumberyard and the forester, saving 2 more people. And we also don't have that many sick people, so let's also turn off some of my medical tents here, saving a lot of people again, workforce. And there it is, plastic extractor operational now. Plastic, lots of it. Metal, lots of it. With that, another very important milestone to more stability overall for my resources. That is important. Food-wise is a bit of a problem. So my fields are not enough anymore with 120 people. But I think we have now also, yeah, more space. We have the greenhouse and we have the ranches. And with the ranches, I would like to continue now. We can have them here, for example, a bit further outside or a bit closer. Yeah, let's start with the first ranch here. It does need the water that comes then from the water tower. And also field-wise, we could have another large field then somewhere here for the efficiency boost. There's some strange stuff. Oh, there's a well in here. I don't even see that. But I think we could work with the wrench in here, right? Yes, we can have another wrench. Rather, let's start with the first greenhouse. This is what we can have here. And this is also close enough or small enough that we can squeeze it in. And it is also getting feeded by that water tower here. There's 2 more very important productions now coming up for food. Then it's 30 components this costs me though. We should be careful with the amount of greenhouses for now. Fun boxes, hooray. And we also have the first houses that we can build. These are giving us a major happiness bonus and must be heated during winter, of course. We can have the normal houses or the 2-story houses. Let's start with a normal house, really. Right here at the entrance, yep. As we have the space for it, and this is dedicated for it anyway. And this is going to have lots of high quality housing, and we can now slowly start then upgrading the shanties, of course. But yeah, it's requiring a lot of materials. So another metal extractor might be needed then as well with that. Pavement is on its way now. With that, we can then also pave the roads. But yeah, food stability is way more important first of all. So I'm working here with the greenhouse and the ranch as 2 more food production buildings. And we continue onwards here in the next episode. Stay tuned.